everyone! Today we're talking all about New Year's resolutions. The start of any new year, of course, brings on tons and tons of New Year's resolutions. You hear your friends talking about it, your family talking about it. It almost seems like everybody thinks they're gonna get their entire bucket list through in the next 12 months. But did you know that 40% of Americans set New Year's resolutions and only 8% actually accomplish those goals and keep their resolutions by the end of the year? In today's video, I'm gonna talk about not only my New Year's resolutions, but some really helpful tips based on scientific studies that are going to help you actually reach your goals by the end of the year. Tip number one is to keep your New Year's resolutions simple. We tend to want to create a really long list, and that's extremely problematic because you can't put all of that together and actually accomplish it by the end of the year. Also, kind of taking it week by week is really helpful. Okay, let's try to do these New Year's resolutions this week. You don't want to try to lose 40 pounds in 1 week. The second tip is to make it really tangible. So my first New Year's resolution is going to be kind of about like doing a task every single day, and you'll notice that I picked doing that task for 15 minutes every day instead of just like be more organized. Organization is like one of my first New Year's resolution. So instead of just be more organized, I have a set amount of time that I'm going to give to organization each day. The third tip is to hold yourself accountable. So remember when I talked about those 8% of Americans who actually were successful with their New Year's resolutions and kept them the entire year? They generally told their friends and family members about their New Year's resolutions. Of course, you don't have to tell your friends and family. There are other ways to keep yourself accountable, but that's a really good way. My last tip before I get into my New Year's resolution is to track your progress. A lot of times when we're thinking long-term 12 months and we see this goal that's really far away, we get a little lost and we want to stop with our New Year's resolutions because we don't see any kind of progress. Let's say a New Year's resolution is to lose weight. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. What you can do is keep a chart. This is how much I lost week 1, week 2, week 3, and you can see the progress. And then when you get in kind of a little rut and you're like, oh my gosh, I still have 30 pounds to go. How is this gonna help me? You can see, hey, I've actually started to accomplish and reach my goal. I just need to keep on the path that I've already been taking. Let's get into my New Year's resolutions. My first New Year's resolution is I want to spend 15 minutes every day on cleaning and organizing my house. If I would just spend a little time each day cleaning and organizing the house, the weekends wouldn't seem so crazy. And I put it off until the weekend generally because I think, oh, I gotta just focus on work and that's all I gotta do. But really, there's plenty of TV watching and other stuff going on at home that I could spend some of that time actually organizing and cleaning my house. One way I'm hoping to reach this goal is with an app on my phone. There are lots of apps that do this, like to-do list kind of apps. Basically, I'm gonna put everything that I wanna get done on a checklist, and each day as I complete those things, I'm gonna just check them off my list. My second resolution is very similar to my first New Year's resolution. It is to declutter and donate. So I am kind of a pack rat and I'm really trying to get rid of that mentality. And to keep it more specific and accountable, I have a spring cleaning list that I'm going to use throughout the year that goes room by room just to like declutter, organize, and clean, so it helps me with that resolution number 1. Resolution number 3 is to read 50 books this year. Now, I think that this is a really easy, tangible goal for me to reach because between June and December of this year, I read about 25 books. So I'm going to complete this goal by using my Goodreads app, which is an app that I talked about in my December favorites. One of the groups on Goodreads is a 50 books for the year group. So you join the group, and I'm not exactly sure how it works. I need to go investigate it more because I think I'm gonna join it. But basically, I think you just post as you go, maybe, how many books you've read and what the titles and authors were. So that's a good way to help yourself stay accountable as well. Resolution number 4 has to do with YouTube. I would like to make a regular schedule for YouTube. So my plan is to upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So the videos that you'll see on Mondays and Fridays will be the videos that you're kind of used to seeing here on my channel. So makeup, hair, nails, travel, all of those kind of videos that I have already been making. Now the videos on Wednesday have to do with my next resolution. My 5th and final resolution is that I want to be more consistent with my diet and exercise plan. That sounds like it is vague, but it's actually really not, because I have a specific diet and exercise program that I need to be following based on doctor recommendations. So first, let's start with diet. I'll share some of this stuff with you, but if you want like a whole video on this, I can definitely do a video explaining more. But basically, I am vegetarian. I'm mostly vegan, although over the past like 2 months, I was not as much. I was eating egg and dairy. I get very sick when I eat animal products of any kind, and I, for some reason, thought that I could go back, and it was very clear over the last couple months that I can't. On the exercise side, this is where my Wednesday videos are gonna come in. When I very first started, my channel was actually a weight loss channel, and it was just basically for me, and I was just putting it on the internet to keep myself accountable. But every week I did a weekly weigh-in, and I just talked about how much weight I lost and just kind of, you know, shared my weight for that week, and I had like some goals and stuff that I set. And during that time, I lost about 20 pounds. Now, over the last couple months, like 6 months, 9 months or something, when I was injured, I gained a lot of that weight back. So on Wednesdays, instead of doing like a weekly weigh-in, I'm gonna do, I think this will be a little more fun and interesting. And if you don't like vlogs, you might not like Wednesdays. So just hold on to Mondays and Fridays and skip Wednesdays. But Wednesdays, I'm gonna do my weekly workouts. So I'm gonna kind of vlog what I'm doing each day and talk about just briefly my diet and my exercise, like what I did that day. And I may take some footage on some of those things. I already started filming my first one. It won't go up this Wednesday, but it'll go up next Wednesday. And my husband and I went ice skating, so I vlogged a little bit about that. All right, I would love to know what your New Year's resolutions are in the comments below. Let me know, and let me know your tangible plan to carry out your New Year's resolutions, something very specific to help you through. I think that's all really helpful. Other than that, I hope you are having a really great day. If you like this video, please click the like button, and I will see you next time.